Thank you very, very much, John, Christina. I am so fortunate to be here. I feel so humbled getting a chance to meet His Eminence and the various ambassadors and the artists that are here today. It's just a fantastic evening, and I feel very, very lucky and blessed just to be here. So thank you very much for having me. I have a couple more minutes, or I got to get off. Is that all right? Okay. Now, I just wanted to share one thing with you, some experiences that I've had, and I've had some wonderful experiences. But I think most astronauts, if you ask them what they remember about their space flights or what they look forward to about going to space, there's a lot of hard work involved and challenges and interesting work. But I think the most important thing, at least for me, and what I look forward to the most and what was most gratifying was getting to view the Earth from space. And at the altitude where I was, where the Hubble Space Telescope flies, you're able to see the Earth when you're out spacewalking. You're able to see the Earth in its entirety. It takes up your whole field of view, but you can see the curvature and you can see it as a planet. And I'd just like to quickly share that experience with you. My first spacewalk, when I was a rookie astronaut in my first flight, I really didn't want to look around too much because I was afraid of losing something or making a mistake, so I didn't really look very much at the Earth. But my second spacewalk I felt more confident. And when I really had a chance to look, there are no words to describe how beautiful it is, but I'll just tell you what I was thinking. My first thought was, this is something that people are not supposed to see. God never intended anyone to look at it. Don't look at it. And I actually turned my head. It was that beautiful. I couldn't even stand to look at it. And then after a couple seconds, I got over that, and I looked again. And I was so, again, just took the beauty in. It's very quiet. It was peaceful at the time out there. And it was so beautiful that I started to get a bit emotional. And I started to tear up. And back at that time, this is about 10 years ago, we were having a problem with our spacesuits. We had a drink bag. The only food or nourishment you have inside of that spacesuit is a drink bag. And it was leaking and it was creating problems with our suit. And we were very concerned about water in the spacesuit. So here I am starting to tear up and cry at this beautiful scene. And I became horrified because I realized that if I got water into the suit, I could cause one of these problems. There'd be an investigation. I would have to tell the truth, right, Your Eminence? And I'd say I was crying, and then I'd be, my big shot, tough military astronauts would make fun of me for the rest of my life. So I got myself under control, and I looked a third time, and at that third time looking, I thought, this must be the view from heaven. If you could be in heaven, this is what we must look like from heaven. And then I was replaced by another thought, which was, no, it's more beautiful than that. This is what heaven must look like. And I really felt, looking at our planet, that I was looking into paradise. And that same spacewalk, I was thinking about what I was looking at, and I thought about being a parent and being a father, which a lot of us can relate to, being parents, and how much we love our children, and how we try to make everything nice for our kids, how we try to make the house nice, we try to give them a nice home, we try to make it comfortable for them and nice for their children. And I thought, how much must God love us that He gave us such a beautiful home, such a beautiful planet to live on. He must love us very, very much. That's the experience I wanted to share with you. I am so privileged to be here. I am not the only Catholic astronaut. There are others as well. So I will take this award on behalf of all the astronauts. Religion does play a big role in space flight, particularly right before launch. It's amazing. I was open to just about any religion. We were allowed to have members of the clergy come and see us during our quarantine period, and I would sit in with just about anybody. I wasn't taking any chances. It wasn't, but religion does play a big part of a lot of our lives, and so I very much appreciate the award, and thank you so much for having me here tonight.